for me, it was like, where do I align my passions and interests? Because I like learning and reading, but like, am I better off suited in the role of more education, or do I want to continue being a fitness trainer? I've split my life into 3 phases. In phase 1 of my life, it'll probably be like, I would like to end my life at 35. For some random reason, I chose that number, so I didn't know why. Then after that, as I became a teenager, like, my thoughts were always about committing suicide. My condition is called spastic diplegia, which is under the cerebral palsy line. So what's the point, or what's my point of having me in life, since with a physical disability? Once I'm gone, then it saves a lot of people a lot of like effort. So those were always my thoughts, like, stay on the 7th floor. If I jump down from the 7th floor, will I die? Back in maybe 2009, I went to Australia to try to enter sports nutrition. So the first day of arriving in Melbourne, I slept through a fire. This was during winter, so the sprinklers were frozen. I think about maybe like 5 or 6 o'clock, the fire people all came, but I slept through it. So I woke up at 9 o'clock. I'm like, why is my floor wet? So people were quite surprised that I survived through the fire incident. I would say that, like, for me, the way I went out of it was, I kind of had to look at people who were in worse conditions than me. From there, I was actually have to be, like, count my blessings. Like, I can actually walk. I can actually move around. I have my family. Up to now, like, none of my family members have passed away. So think like, kind of like, be grateful for the things that I have, instead of kind of constantly being unhappy with, like, why am I like that? Yeah. I think that the fitness scene in Asia, or like fitness scene for me in Singapore, I think especially with someone with a physical disability in the fitness industry, let's say for work-wise, it has to be more on the more Western-based gyms, because it's much harder in the Asian, where they are not as receptive as compared to the more Western cultures. Like, what I would like to do is to be able to open gyms internationally and be able to have Asian or Singaporean as managers. Because what you see is, like, generally in most settings, you see a lot more expats. My life goal is to be a billionaire, not purely for the sake of money. I would just like to be able to kind of like give back to humanity or society for all the help I've gotten, I guess. In parasports, the prize money is different from able body. So the able body is like $1 million. The parasports is like 200,000 if you win a gold. So I want to be able to, if what you said money is not problem, I would like to be able to equal that amount.